What if your customers are trying to find your business online, but instead of finding you, they find your competitors? Now, more than ever, it's time to make sure you have the right SEO to make your business stand out online. Welcome to Go Mind Your Business with Terry Bork, presented by Extreme Marketing Concepts, putting your business in front of the hungry herd of buyers who are looking for you right now. Extreme Marketing Concepts, helping you drive more traffic, dominate the market, and crush your competition. And now, here's Terry.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Go Mind Your Business. My name is Terry Bork, and it's so great to be with all of you here today. I've got an awesome guest today. His name is Eric Papp. He is a keynote speaker with leadership and development, and he is an author. He's written an amazing book called Leadership by Choice, and it's awesome to have him here on our show today. Eric, welcome to our program.
Hey, Terry, thank you so much for having me on the show.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. Let me share a little bit about you with our audience so that they know who you are and why I'm so excited to have you. Okay. Eric Papp has delivered more than 400 professional programs to corporate and private clients. He is president of Results-Based Seminars. He's been featured in the New York Times, USA Today, Dallas Morning News, and many other publications. He is the author of Leadership by Choice. That's published by John Wiley & Sons in June 2012. He was voted in the top 1% of management trainers in 2010. Some of his clients include Million Dollar Roundtable, American Dental Association, Homeland Security, Holzer Health System, Florida, Georgia, and Louisiana Realtors, and he received his Bachelor of Arts at the University of Notre Dame. In addition to speaking and consulting, Eric has produced over 9 business educational programs which are available on audio CD, CD-ROM, and DVD. And again, he's an amazing keynote speaker. Eric, welcome again to our program.
Hey, Terry, thank you so much for having me on the show. I'm excited to be here.
Perfect. It's awesome. So how did you get involved in this keynote speaker role?
I got involved in the whole speaking business back in 1996. I went to my first big conference, the National Speakers Association conference, with my dad. And I was very young at the time. And I sat in the back and I just listened to these speakers and just was inspired by them. I mean, I didn't know at the time what I was going to do, but I thought, man, whatever I do, this is going to help me. And then my dad would give me these books to read, and we'd listen to these audio cassettes in the car, and then I would go to some other speaker meetings with him. And then slowly but surely I said, that's it. That's what I want to do. And after I graduated college from Notre Dame, I linked up with a seminar company where I had the opportunity to travel all around the country, putting on management seminars, and then it led into my own the keynotes as well.
Awesome, Eric. So what makes an amazing keynote speaker?
What makes an amazing keynote speaker is 2 things. One is the preparation that's involved, not just showing up and just, giving your canned speech, but really preparing ahead of time. What are the issues, what are the objectives on the minds of your audience members? What are they dealing with? What are they going through? So to really answer those questions, really get to the core of it, and then you can plug your content in how it's best applicable for your audience members. So really the preparation that goes in ahead of time is key. And then also what makes a great keynote speaker, number 2, is just being flexible, being easy to work with. It's amazing that a lot of meeting planners and a lot of folks, they'll work with speakers, and sometimes the speakers are not always that great to work with. So those 2 things, preparation and then being flexible, being easy to work with.
Awesome, Eric. And how does a speaker make sure that they're delivering the client's objectives during their presentation?
When you're making sure about delivering the objectives, number 1 is to ask. Just ask ahead of time. That goes back with the preparation, is what are those objectives? Because often than not, those aren't discussed on the conference call ahead of time, or the speaker doesn't ask, hey, what are the objectives? So number 1 is to ask and get a clear idea around that. Number 2 then is not to promise or not to talk about so much that your message gets lost and they walk away with nothing. So to really stick with the 2 or 3 learning objectives that you want to cover, take your content, your stories, and then mold it to fit that.
Awesome, Eric. Thank you. If you're just joining us, we're speaking with Eric Papp, keynote speaker. If you are looking for a keynote speaker to come on out and speak with your organization, you can contact Eric through his website at www.ericpapp.com. And Eric spells his last name P-A-P-P. That's Paul, Apple, Paul, Paul. ericpapp.com. We'll be right back after a commercial break from our sponsor. And welcome back to Go Mind Your Business. My name is Terry Bork, and I am speaking with Eric Papp, keynote speaker and author. Eric, can you share with us your phone number so people can get in contact with you? I lost his mic. Okay. Can you repeat it, Eric?
813-846-0345.
Perfect. Okay. And again, you can visit Eric's website at ericpapp.com. Okay, Eric, so tell me, when somebody is selecting a keynote speaker to come and speak with their organization, what should they be looking for?
Yeah, they should be looking for a couple things. They should be looking for, number one, is to see what type of speaker is going to really connect best with my audience in terms of that. So that's one of the first things as far as what's the speaker style that's really going to resonate and connect with my audience members. You know, is it somebody of an older generation? Is it somebody of a younger generation? You know, what's the message I'm really going for here? So that would be the first thing as far as to have that. Second thing is when you're looking at selecting a speaker is look at their track record. You know, even talk to some of their previous clients that they've dealt with and see what they say about them. And then even just call the speaker up on the phone. You get a good sense for who you're talking with there and who they are. And then once you have that, then go over and ask, you know, the learning objectives and to see that way if the speaker can deliver upon that. And then once you have all three, then it's merely just upon agreeing on the date and the fee, and that's it.
Okay. Well, that brings up my next question, Eric. How do you handle the fees in the conversation?
Well, the fees in the conversation, mine are pretty straightforward, but at the same time, sometimes there is room for, you know, for a margin or for a little bit of difference in that if there's other metrics bringing to the table. If they're able to, you know, videotape the presentation, if they're able to sell books ahead of time, you know, if they're able to possibly interested in some management training or consulting afterwards, then that kind of, you know, that the fee gets looked at more closely. But oftentimes, you know, folks will call up and they'll say, hey, you know, what's the fee? Is it this range? And, you know, just give them the fee and that's it.
Okay, awesome. How important are handouts and slides when you're delivering a presentation, Eric?
You know, the handouts and the slides, PowerPoint, Keynote, however you have it, that's nice, and that serves as like an aid to your presentation. You know, make no mistake about it, the keynote speaker that shows up, you know, that's who they're paying for. So that's who they're paying for. You know, what's coming out of their mouth, that's important. Now, having the handouts, having the slides, all that is nice. That goes into addition with your presentation. I've seen sometimes speakers, they get so carried away and they have so many slides, or they're reading off their slides or their handout, and it gets, you know, it's four-part color. I mean, it's this beautiful handout, but then the speaker doesn't deliver. And the same is true as for like a presentation. The keynote presentation just looks phenomenal, you know, a lot of great points and stuff, but then the message gets lost. So realize that the speaker is the message. The handouts, presentation with the keynote or Microsoft PowerPoint, all that is in addition to and to strengthen the message.
Oh, got it. Okay, that makes complete sense for me. Eric, should meeting planners go beyond a demo video when they're selecting speakers to come and speak with them?
Absolutely. Go beyond the demo video. That's what I was saying. Just, when you watch the demo video and you're thinking, okay, this person will connect and resonate with my audience, then call that person up. Just call the speaker up, and then really you can kind of get a gut feel as to suppose, hey, is this person going to deliver? Is this person, really who they say they are? I mean, a demo video is good in a sense, but then also it's kind of like looking at a headshot. And we all know that people that have headshots out there that they haven't updated for 10 or 15 years. So that's kind of like a demo video. It might have been just wonderful one day, but just call the speaker up and just kind of get a better sense of who you're dealing with, and then you can kind of go from your gut.
Okay, that's perfect. Makes great sense to me, Eric. And you have some availability on your calendar for upcoming folks who want to bring somebody in to their organization to speak with.
Yes, I do. Right now, currently the end of September, and then also the middle of October. I'm currently available.
Okay, perfect. So all somebody would have to do to contact you is give you a call at 813-846-0345?
That's correct.
Okay, perfect. Or they can, I'm sure, visit your website at www.ericpapp.com and get in contact with you there.
That's right.
Okay, great. And Eric, before we go, I know that you have some awesome little snippets on your website, little videos of leadership coaching, if you will, for folks to just go and listen to. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. I have a video blog, so if they go on my site, ericpapp.com, click on the tab Leadership, and then it'll bring up all the leadership videos that I've done, and they're 1 to 3 minutes. And then also, too, when folks, when they email me or ask me questions, I put those up there as well, so I address really what's on their mind.
Okay, sweet. All right. Well, Eric, it's been so great to have you on as a guest on our program today, and I look forward to having you back again and learning more about keynote speaking and leadership, and more about your book, Leadership by Choice. So I do hope you'll come back again, and thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, Terry, thank you. It was a pleasure being on your show, and this is wonderful.
Okay, great. You've been listening to Go Mind Your Business. My name is Terry Bork, and we're brought to you today by Extreme Marketing Concepts, putting your business in front of the hungry herd of buyers who are looking for you right now. Please join us again next time, and we hope that you have a great day. And remember, go mind your business.
Thank you for listening to Go Mind Your Business with Terry Bork, presented by Extreme Marketing Concepts. If you want to drive more traffic, dominate the market, and crush your competition, find out how by visiting our website, www.extrememarketingconcepts.com. And join Terry next time for another episode of Go Mind Your Business.